Hey guys, so I decided to do a video on like my favorite drugstore beauty products. So I went through all of my makeup and some of my hair products and stuff too. So I'm going to just share with all of that with you guys. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is my favorite drugstore hair products. So for Mousse, this is what I've been buying for like years and years and years. I've been using it ever since I was in high school. And this is just the Garnier Fructis style. I use different ones. This one is the Sky High Volume Extreme. Now the thing with Mousse is that you don't really need it for like when you want to wear your hair curly, it's best to use gel, and the mousse just really gives you volume. But I like this stuff for helping to curl my hair, and like I have really natural wavy hair. I always have ever since I was a little bitty. I've had curly hair, so this stuff is really great. And then for a heat protectant, this is what I use. I've used other drugstore ones, and this one is my favorite. This is the Tresemme just heat tamer spray. It's really, really great, and it doesn't make my hair too greasy or anything like that. So yeah, I really like this stuff. For hairspray, I used like the Loreal like L-Nat, and it just doesn't give like a really, really strong hold. So I tried this one. This one is the Salon Graphics, and this stuff really does work really, really well. There's also another one too that works really well, but I almost don't like the way it makes my hair feel. So this one has kind of been like my go-to, and it's super cheap. And you can also buy another one at Sally's. It's if you guys want to know, just leave it in the comments below. It's really cheap. It's like $5, and it is a huge bottle at Sally's. It's like a goldish yellow color. I can't remember. But this is the Salon Graphics hairspray, and it's unscented, but hairspray still has a weird smell anyways. But yeah, I really like this stuff, and I do recommend it. Okay, so the next thing that I want to show you guys are my favorite like face products, which I guess all of these are. But my favorite foundation is actually the L'Oreal True Match. I absolutely love this stuff. It's about $10. Depending on where you get it, but it's totally, totally worth it. I mean, it's definitely equivalent to like a high-end brand. I really, really love this stuff. And then another thing that I've come to really like is this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. This is actually what I've been using under my eyes for like the past week. I haven't even been putting on a concealer, and I have very, very bad dark under eye circles, so I know you guys have seen it in other videos before. But this is actually in the shade, it just says 60 brightener. So this is just the brightener, but yeah, I actually had to buy not the lightest shade of this, but a pretty light shade. But I really like this stuff. So I've just been putting on my foundation and then putting this on underneath my eyes and just blending it down here. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you guys is right now my favorite like lip balms are the Revlon lip butters. They look like this, and they just have like the quilted material on the outside of it. This particular one is actually in Berry Smoothie, and it just looks like that. But please excuse my nails right now, they look awful. But yeah, I really, really like these, and they don't like dry out my lips really bad or anything. And then another thing that I really like, I've been using it for a while and it totally works, is the L'Oreal, what are these things called? The L'Oreal Infallible like lips, they're like lip glosses, but you use like this part and then you let it dry, and then you put the balm on over it, which is this side, and it really does stay. It does not come off, I swear. So I definitely recommend these. And for my favorite drugstore eyeliner, I use it all the time. I hardly ever even use another eyeliner. Is the Maybelline gel eyeliner in Blackest Black. This stuff is awesome, and it's waterproof. So you don't have to get the waterproof one, but it does stay on. Then for false eyelashes, I'm not really going in a particular order, but I have two that I really like. I love the Ardell lashes. These are just the ones that I grabbed out of my little drawer, but these are actually the individual lashes. This is a brand new pack. I haven't even worn these. But Ardell makes some great lashes, and that's the lash glue that I use. I haven't found another lash glue that I like. It's the Duo Lash Adhesive, I think. And I always use the clear. They have it in black too, but and then I really like these. I wasn't sure if I would, but they're the Revlon Fantasy Links lashes, and they already are like sticky, so you don't have to worry about the mess of learning how to use the glue or anything. And they stay on just as well as if you did use the glue. So I like these also. These particular ones are just flirty. So that's what I like for drugstore eyelashes. And honestly, I don't really buy any other ones. And you can also buy these at Sally's. My favorite, like my all-time favorite mascara from a drugstore ever is actually the L'Oreal Double Extend Tubes. This is brand new. I haven't even used it because I have some other mascaras that I'm trying to use before I open this. So, yeah, this is like my favorite. It's honestly, it's at like my top list over every mascara I've ever used. So I totally recommend buying this if you've never bought it. It's honestly a really great mascara. And L'Oreal products are usually pretty awesome because they're made in Paris, so they're a little bit more high-end, even though they're sold in drugstores. And this is something else that I like depending on what I use it with, but I actually like the Maybelline Dream Mousse blush. I don't even know if they still make it, but I really like this, and it's still going strong, so I do use it on occasion. I don't use it like every single time, but I'll go through my little spells where I'm like, ooh, I really want to use that. But I really love this. I think I have used this in like my Barbie makeup tutorial or something. I can't remember. And then another product that I absolutely love, and it's like one of the best eyeliners, and it's so easy to apply, is by CoverGirl, and it's the Perfect Point Plus. This is just a like number 200 Black Onyx, so it's like the darkest one. But it's so awesome. Yeah, it has a little smudgy brush. I never use these hardly, but it is so easy to apply. And also have it in brown also. Okay, and for my favorite drugstore brushes, I really like either the e.l.f. like Studio Line brushes or Eco Tools. I've tried some other brands and I just don't really like any of them. I actually use both of these on a daily basis, so that kind of lets you know that I do like these. And then for blushes, this is actually one that I bought and it's very pigmented. This is the Fox in a Box blush. It actually comes with this, but I've never used that. But it just looks like this, and it's very pigmented, so like I almost have to be careful not to use like too much of this at once. But it's got like a mixture of all different colors in there, if you guys can see that. This particular one is spicy and sweet. And then I also really like the e.l.f. blushes. This one is also super pigmented. This is like a hot pink one. This is called Pink Passion. So yeah, both of these blushes, and then like the Dream blush or whatever, I usually wear that underneath something, and then I'll use like a powder to set it. And then I don't really have like a favorite like eyeshadow brand from drugstores. I really think that sometimes it just depends on what kind of brush you're using. The Almay eyeshadows are not that bad. This one is actually what is this called? It just says the trio for browns. I don't have brown eyes, but I just like the colors in it. So I've used it a few times and they show up pretty well. So like I don't have a favorite brand of eyeshadows from a drugstore. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you guys is sometimes I do suffer from really dry skin. I have oily skin with dehydration. So one thing that I absolutely love if my skin is